What is up, and welcome back to the road to Natural Classic Physique. Today is check-in day and I am on my walkie pad for this video because I need to get some steps in, but it's cold as fuck outside. It doesn't look it, but it's like 1 degree and I really cannot be bothered to be traipsing the streets when it's 1 degree. So I've been in the gym this morning, done my check-in abs, cardio, check-in shots, which I will be displaying on the screen. But first of all, what I want to do is just run through my weight. So my weight's been a bit weird this week. So we were climbing 169, 170, we'll drop off back to 169, 171, and then it got to middle of the week 171.5, 170.6, 169.2, 168.4, and then by the end of the week it's came back up to 169.7. So it's pretty much stabilized sub 170 by the end of the week, and that was even after a high day as well. So although performance is still going up, what I don't want to do is for to have that weight sort of stabilizing or trending down, which it's starting to do. Some more calories are going in, which I'll be explaining after the physique shots, which I'm going to toss on the screen now.
Okay. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay. Let go. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look, they keep calling me, could you ride this beat? Look probably. Okay, it ain't no problem. See, I can mold this thing like pottery. Better than I'ma bet on myself. And before the top, and I don't need your help. We set the tempo, we run this thing as simple. Let's go. Boy, I'm locked in. Know your place, I'm top 10. And all my haters watching, so you know I keep on clocking. Let's go. Time, my whole style of go. Mine, take my place, I hold mine. Run up, then it's go time. It's show time. Whoa. Yeah, they know I'm the one that set the trends, y'all. Tell them tenfold, I'm gonna change the tempo. Okay, tell them I can't play it safe. Got more wins on the way. Gotta show them how to do it. Man, my team making plays. Okay, your team better play on. Sleeping on me, wake up.
So that's the current look. That's what we're dealing with right now. Still got a lot of lines there, still got a lot of shape there, not much body fat, and fucking hell, nearly fell off the thing. If you do struggle to get your steps in, by the way, having something like this, complete game changer. Like, you can just set it up in front of the TV, which I don't have. Where's it there? Which I don't have. You can see this bar here. It's not just a random bar on the wall. That's where my TV used to be. Took it down because it was just hindering my sleep, lying in bed watching fucking Netflix, and when I could either be doing something productive or sleeping. So I thought, you know what it is, I'm getting rid of the fucking thing. I'd rather read a book before I go to sleep or do something productive. So it went the distance. So yeah, walking pad, game changer. You can set it up in front of your TV, you can set it up in front of a desk. I've got a standing desk, so sometimes I'll raise my desk up so I can just sort of like work while on the walking pad and get my steps in, so you never have an excuse to miss your steps. So anyways, back to check-in. Yeah, essentially I'm going to be putting more calories in, an extra 100 calories per day in the form of 25 grams of carbohydrates. I'm going to be keeping that from very good food sources, just a bit extra fruit in. So I'm going to be putting like either banana, berries, whatever fruit I fancy on the day. New macros are at leg days, we're sitting at 3,690 calories. That's 250 grams of protein, 70 grams of fat, and 515 grams of carbohydrates. Fucking wallop. On standard training days, so when I'm not training legs, bit less output, bit less requirement in the gym. Obviously legs being massive muscle group here. This is at 3,390 calories. Same protein, same fat, but 440 grams of carbs. And then on rest days, 3,090 calories, 365 grams of carbs, and the same protein, same fat. I'm not touching my cardio yet, so I'm still doing 5 20-minute cardio sessions. Get my heart rate up to like 140, 150 beats per minute for that. I like to stay fit in a cardiovascular standpoint. So like, I don't want to become an unfit person who is out of breath, putting my socks on or walking up the stairs. So I like to get my heart rate up there, somewhere around the 140s, 150s, maintain it for 20 minutes. I'd rather put a bit extra food in if needed than drop cardio out, especially right now. Potentially in the future, when food is getting pushed higher and higher, I will look to reduce cardio just because of not being able to get the food in, or struggling to get the food in, or getting to a point where I'm feeling like the extra food is actually limiting my sessions. Because you can get to that point where, because you're eating so much, you're always digesting and you're not in a optimal state to actually train in terms of lifting weights, because you've got food in your stomach, or you're putting so much food in the morning that it's fucking your digestion, and so much food in the night, fucking your digestion, fucking your sleep. So at that point, then yeah, I'll be dropping a bit steps out, dropping a bit cardio out. But we're not there yet, and I'm actually still hungry, so it's absolutely fine. In terms of body composition, right now, I love the look, but what we have to consider, and what you should consider as well in a muscle gaining phase, is a little bit extra fat is actually going to benefit you in a muscle gaining phase. So it's going to give a bit more support around the joints. It's going to be able to allow you to just like go that bit harder because you've got a bit more support. Most likely reduce the risk of injury. So again, it's all about that bit more fatty tissue around the support, around the joints, around the muscles, around the working areas. Provides a bit more insulation, a bit more warmth as well. As I'm still pretty cold. Fucking cold outside, middle of March, and it's like 1 degree. What the fuck's going on? Should be starting to come into spring right now, but it just gives a few extra benefits. I'm not saying get fat in a gaining phase, but I'm still sitting sub 10%. What I'll call a performance body fat percentage will be somewhere around the 12-15%. In that sort of area, you're not going to be out of shape fat, holding too much excess body fat. You're not going to be so lean that's hindering your performance. You're just going to be in that performance area where you can push hard in the gym, you can recover well, and you can get a lot out of it essentially while maintaining relatively low body fat, because relatively low body fat in a gaining phase means that you can push for longer without having to do a mini cut. So I'm kind of wanting to get there, but I'm in no rush to get there. So what I want to do is just pile the calories in and get there in like 2 or 3 weeks, because I could do that. And in terms of off plans and stuff like that, so I've been asked this a couple of times, is like, oh, you having any off plans, Domino's, pizzas, whatever on the weekend? No, simple. Like, I don't like ordering in. I feel gross after I've had it. If I was to have an off plan meal, it would be an occasion eating out in a social environment, and that's essentially the only real reason that I would eat off plan. Like, I have some meals that I don't usually have, but I would never call them an off plan meal. So for example, sometimes I might prep 6 days of the week, but not have prep for the 7th, and have a steak, vegetables, potato, rather than mince, pasta, something like that. That's not an off-plan meal. That is meals within my macros. That is just not the usual meal. An off-plan meal will be something that I'm going out for. I'm not tracking the macros on. I'm just enjoying it for what it is. Social occasion, in a gaining phase, not worrying about it, as long as I know I've had enough protein for the day. Then I'm absolutely fine. And again, something like if I was to go out for maybe a curry, because that is my absolute fucking go-to when I'm going out, I love a curry, is I wouldn't be like eating all of my food up to that point and then that on top. I would probably drop a couple of things out, just to say, yeah, there's probably going to be about 1,000 calories, 1,200 calories. Let's roughly hit the ballpark here. Let's not just eat over the calories for the sake of eating over the calories and blow it out of the water, because then what happens is it's hard to understand the next week, like why your weight's doing what it's doing. Should you be putting more food in? Do you need to drop more food out? At the top end of a bulk, when you're really pushing fucking food, then it's not that much of a, it's not going to make that much of a difference, because you want those extra calories anyways. But right now, in the early doors, I do want to be tracking and understanding what I need to do with my food pretty accurately, because I'm just going to get the best out of it. So this is week 4 of the bulk, which isn't currently bulking very much right now, but more food is going in, and we're going to be going in next week to take more progressions in the gym, get stronger, because that is the main thing as always. Get stronger in the gym, push hard, push yourself, and grow some fucking muscle tissue. That is it for this week. Check-in is done. Going to the new week, smash it again, and Coach Kelly out.